Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Luis Severino will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm, 97 to 100 miles an hour, bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think they have to be hoping for more out of Curtis Granderson. I know a lot of people have been disappointed in this season, and I can see why. Look at one stat, on base percentage, less than .250. That's just not going to get it done.
Coming to the plate now, Devin Travis. Previous history with Luis Severino, batting at an even .400. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. For the current campaign, Travis carries a batting line a little over the .260 mark. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Severino is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or a 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard. And oh, this is off the second base bag. And that's through for a hit.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Justin Smoke.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. First delivery to him on the way. Right over the middle, knee high. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Donaldson is off at first with 2 away. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch gets him looking up around the letters. 1 left for Toronto. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Trevor Bauer is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matty. Trevor Bauer, former first-round pick out of UCLA, has been a little bit inconsistent in his career. Good fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Terrific 12-6 curveball. The only problem is at times he has a difficult time commanding that curveball. Has a changeup. If he has the curveball, he could be really good.
And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's got 3 base hits in 16 tries. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Ronald Torreyes waits on deck. The 3-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. 3-2 pitch. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Striding into the box, Ronald Torreyes. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
A runner at first with no outs here. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to Smoke, gets a double play. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
Here's big Aaron Judge. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Bauer pauses. 0-1 pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. Now at the plate, Yankees Solarte, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
Lined hard toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. So 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Jacoby Ellsbury. His calling card is speed. First step quickness, the ability to get out of a box, the ability to have great reads. What you will look for today is guys will test his arm. Look for him to have to make a big throw to nail someone at third base or at home plate.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Solarte stands at third with one gone in the inning. Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. Granderson, often referred to as the Grandy Man, he was selected in the third round during the 2002 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Popped him up. Walker is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting eighth.
Set to get his day started, Troy Tulowitzki. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 1-0. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Giancarlo Stanton now. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
The Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. His fastball taken high for a ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Three and one now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's Neil Walker. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's 1 for 4. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looking at his career totals, Walker has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. That's wide, 2-0.
clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position. Tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Two and 0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. Bauer, a former member of the Cleveland Indians, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Drury, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First offering on its way. Grounder down the line at third. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Stanton rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. One there, on to first, and they get the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
So striding in, Luke Maile, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And there's one that goes about 60 feet 4 inches.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now the 1-1 pitch. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And it's back to the top of the order now for Jacoby Ellsbury. From the belt, kicks and deals. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 0-1 on its way. A high fastball is in there.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Smoke. He's got it, and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Russell Martin now.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's the pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Here's the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 delivery. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year of coming.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Toronto. They trail things here 2-0. At the plate, Ronald Torreyes. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Another slow breaking ball that misses down low.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
This is line to left. Granderson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that one just missed outside. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Riding in once again, Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Late that time for a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Justin Smoke will be the one that leads things off when we return. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees lead this one 2-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Torres gloves it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop, Jan Hervis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jan Hervis Solarte, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
The 3-1 pitch. Full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So here is Avisail Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. He's taken strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Granderson going back, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 4th home run here in the early going as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Up next for the
Here's
game,
Neil Walker.
second baseman, Neil
As he'll swing and
Walker.
hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. At batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 5 homers, 13 RBIs. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1 the count. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gardner.
First pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Luke Maile would be next. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
First baseman number 21, Luke.
Stepping up to the plate, Luke Maile looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. From the stretch, high in the air out to center field. Pillar's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Starting to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
So 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Russell Martin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. No home runs yet in this first month, and with just the lone RBI. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Three and 0 now. Kevin Pillar is on deck. Here's the 3-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit to right.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, Devin Travis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Martin on second. Pillar is over at first with 1 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Look at Walker. The second for 1. Not in time.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed the second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Here now the 2-2. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year as they take the lead 4-3.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Yankees 3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. A ball and a strike. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Ellsbury.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Ellsbury awaits the 2-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Ground ball foul down the left side. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back. Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He's running. Strike taken, the throw. And they're going to get him at second base on a great throw by Martin.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Garcia, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseball. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and that one just missed outside.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 is looked at for the first strike. Torres, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Two and two.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Still even at 2 and 2. The 2-2 pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
From the stretch. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And so take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. Fouled away. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Luis Avila trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Here's another 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Yanks strand a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Aaron Luke will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Aaron Luke.
Yankees Solarte will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this misses as well, so it goes to 2-0 now on the Jays shortstop.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Avisail Garcia is on deck. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Stepping into the box, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
The batter, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Curtis Granderson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a drive out to left center field. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 5-3 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
In now, Troy Tulowitzki. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Digging in once again, Russell Martin. First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
A very undisciplined swing there. It's 2-1. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Through 5.5, it's now 5-3 Toronto. Now at the plate, Neil Walker. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. There's a heater in there for a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Two and 2. The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. There is Solarte. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Into the box now, Brandon Drury. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Now a flare out toward right center. Garcia coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. Xavier Cedeno enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
For the Blue Jays, number 41, Xavier Cedeno.
Brett Gardner will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Up top, it's 2-0. Cedeno playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike now. Hey! 2-1 home now to Gardner. Hey! Good breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Smoke toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Drury over at second. Gardner at first. 1 gone. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 home is a ball below the zone.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit out towards second. Travis fields it cleanly. There's one. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Chad Green is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman,
So coming to the plate, Devin Travis. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
the batter number 20, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Standing in, Josh Donaldson. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Ellsbury will put this one away for route number 2. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Lays off 1-0. Popped him up. Walker is under it. And that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Joaquin Soria gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joaquin Soria.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Lifetime numbers against Soria. He's gone 3 for 4.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Soria, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ronald Torre is the next to bat. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. From the stretch. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Lifetime numbers against Soria, he's 1 for 2. The 1-0 home. Line drive to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. The Yankees claw back a bit thanks to the home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Yankees 4. Sun Hwan-Oh has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 76. Sun Hwan-Oh.
Now batting, Yankees Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 1-2. For Walker now at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So striding forward now, Avisail Garcia. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. There's a strike.
0-1.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Curtis Granderson.
Now in the box, Curtis Granderson. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. First pitch on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
Now the 1-0. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Granderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a little tapper. Here's another 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Granderson rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as they extend their lead to 2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
3-1 now to Martin. Kevin Pillar would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Yankees 4. Tommy Canely is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Canely.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
0-1, here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Canely, 28 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's Neil Walker, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Brandon Drury will bat next. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And they watch the fastball miss down low. It's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch just missed. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Jonathan Holder enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Holder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pilar is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Devin Travis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball down near the shoe tops. One out, nobody on. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Smoke. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Travis, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses. 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Nothing further in the Toronto 9th. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail by a couple. That's 6-4. Roberto Ozuna enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here it comes, 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Ready for another chance? Luke Maile. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One strike home now to Ellsbury.
Nope, that's a ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently. His career history with Roberto Osuna, he's 0 for 9. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-4 the outcome today. Toronto used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Avilan claims the win out of the pen, his first. Roberto Osuna wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line